Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So for this video what we'll be looking at is a simple problem which contains two functions. Well, it's two problems actually, but two different functions. So let's get into this. So the problem reads that you should write a function min value, which would be the name, that prints and returns the minimum of its three integer. So it's three integer parameters. So those will be passed to the function. So they're saying that we should write the function prototype and invoke the function in int main, which is similar to calling the function. So the next question says write a function integer power with will pass base and exponent to the as parameters or arguments to the function that returns the value of the base times the exponent. Okay, so let's get into that video. So let's get into that. Alright, so first of all, we'll include our our IO stream, and we're using the namespace standard library. Typo there. Okay, std standard, and let's just have our main function here. Alright, so first of all, let's say we need to make the function also have a prototype of the function. So let's say we'll do the prototype. So we'll say int, and we'll call it minimum value, and we'll pass three integers to it. So this would be the prototype. So we'll just have int, the data type there. So we'll have int. So we'll have three int because we'll be passing three integers to the function, and we'll move away from the int main after int, and then we'll just make our function here, and we'll pass int. Let's say we'll pass int x and int y and also int z, and then we'll do our checks to get the minimum. So we'll have an if statement. So if x is less than y, or so we'll use the or operator, or x is less than z, then we'll return, well, not return. So first of all, I think we need an answer, obviously. So let's make an integer and call it answer, which will assign the value to the minimum value to. So we'll have answer being equal to x, that's if it's the minimum, and then we'll have another condition saying else if. So else if y is less than x, or y is less than z, then that's where the answer now would equal to y, and we'll have a final else, which will just assign the answer to x to z, because obviously if it's not x or y, then obviously it has to be z. And now what we'll do is we'll return our answer, and that should be it. So now we need to invoke this function in int mains, and we also have to print it. So we'll print cout, and we'll call the function minimum val, and then we'll pass some values to this. So let's pass and see which one. So it's past 90 and 23 and 45, and I think that should be good enough. So the minimum should be 23 here. Okay, so as you can see, it outputted the minimum being 23. All right, so let's we do not need to clear this, but for no confusion, I think we could leave it there. So let's just have a cout, like you just give it and say okay, so all right, so this would be the min. Well, the next function should be the integer power. The next function should be integer power. So now we'll have integer power. So that's the next function we'll see out here. Let's end this line also. And let's make our function above the main. This time we'll make our function above the main. So we'll have our function being int, and it should be integer file. It's not integer file, it's integer power. And for this function, we'll pass an int, which is the base, and then we'll have another int, which is the exponent, and we'll simply return the base, the pow. So therefore, what we'll need now is our CMAP library. So we'll include CMAP. So this should calculate the pow, should perform the pow function. So now we'll have base here times the exponent, okay. And that should be it. So now what we'll do is and that's how simple this function is. So all we need to do now is just cout and invoke the function or call a function, which would be integer power, and let's pass 4 and 2 to the function, and let's end the line here, and this should give us the exponent times the base. Alright, so as you can see, we have 16 here, so we have for the values we have, let's see, so we had 16 here, we have 16 here for the base 4 and the exponent 2, and for the minimum function we have 90, 23 and 45, which we had 23 for the minimum of those functions. So as you can see, these are really simple functions. As you can see, I'll probably just leave I'll comment a copy of this code in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking. Please share, continue to like, comment, anything you have to say, anything that you would like to ask. Thank you.